Hi everybody, Instructor Jameson here, and I'm back with another tutorial. This one is going to be on how to use Zoom through an iPad, okay? So if you guys are interested, you guys can stay tuned. I'll be showing you guys a bunch of tips and tricks. So let's get started. All right, so this is going to be the first step as to how to get started. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to download Zoom Cloud Meetings. And if I type this in the search bar, when I get into the App Store, this is going to be one of the first options, Zoom Cloud Meetings. So what I'm going to do once it's downloaded is I'm going to click Open. And what that'll do is it'll bring me to this first screen right here. And there's three options it'll give you. Join a meeting, sign up, and sign in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to join a meeting. And this is going to be the first page that you see. Now, if I hide this keyboard real quick, it'll give me all of my options at a glance. I have the meeting ID, I have my name right over here, which I can name myself. I have don't connect to audio, and I have turn off my video. So first things first, the meeting ID is the code that the instructors should have given you. If you don't have this code, you can message us and we'll give it to you. And once you have that code, you can type it up at the very top over here. After that, you have your name, which is what everybody will be able to see what you named yourself for your device. So I named myself Instructor Jameson just to keep things simple. And down below, I have don't connect to audio. I keep this checked off because I want to be able to hear everybody and I want everybody to hear me. If I keep it checked on, then it mutes everything and it's very frustrating. Also, I have turn off my video. If I do that, then I turn off my camera and nobody will be able to see me, and it'll make it harder for the instructors to help out because we won't be able to see you guys. So we can't really interact too much that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in my meeting ID, and once I do that, I'll show you the final step. All right, so I typed in my meeting ID, and by the way, this isn't the meeting ID that we use typically for classes. This is just for the sake of the example. So once I type that in, my last step, once everything else is good, is I'm going to click Join. After I click that, it'll give me this pop-up where it'll give me three different options. The first one is a checkoff to see if I want to have this preview every time I join a meeting. And I like to have this on because it gives me a quick reminder that, hey, I'm gonna be on video. And down below, there's two other options, join without video and join with video. If I were to click join without video, then I wouldn't be able to join the meeting with my video, meaning other people won't be able to see me in the actual meeting. But if I click join with video, it'll be using my camera and people will be able to see me and everything that I do. So for this example, I'm going to join with video, just so you guys can see what's up. So after I do that, it'll give me this option. It'll give me this screen, I should say. Please wait while the host is waiting to let you in. Now, what I need to do, what the instructors need to do, is we have to admit you inside. So what we're going to do, what I'm going to do for this example, is I'm going to admit myself in. And once I do that, it is going to connect to the actual meeting. Now, you're going to see a couple different options, just as a quick pop-up. You can call using internet audio, you can dial in, or you can cancel. If you click cancel, we won't be able to hear you guys because you haven't joined the audio. If you click dial in, that's mainly for cell phone users who can actually use their telephone app to dial into the actual meeting. And well, it's going to be kind of hard to do that because we won't be able to see you. It'll be very hard to hear you, and I generally do not suggest it. So the only other option that we have is call using internet audio. And that's just really saying it's going to use the Wi-Fi or the internet to broadcast your sounds. So I'm going to click call using internet audio. And once I do that, people will be able to hear me. Now, this is what I'm going to see on my computer. If I turn it to my computer, hi guys, this is what everybody will be able to see. Now, if I turn it back to my iPad, I'll show you a few other options that we have. Now, the first one that I want to show you is if I tap the screen, there's the option to mute myself and to stop my video. If I click mute, then people won't be able to hear me. I muted my microphone. So it's very important to make sure that option is checked on. After that, I have stop video. If I stop my video, then others won't be able to see me because I stopped my camera. So again, I want to make sure this option is checked on. Also, I have the option to see all of the participants, so I can see everybody that's in the actual meeting. So if I click it, and I click participants, it'll give me a list of everybody that's in the meeting. So I can see myself, and also I can see the host, which is my laptop. So I'm going to click off the screen just to get rid of it. And if I click more, it'll give me some other options. Now, there's 2 emojis that I can use for everybody to see. And this is really handy, actually, when the instructors are asking you guys, hey, can you hear us? Or to give yourselves a round of applause. If you click this thumbs up option right here, then this is what everybody will be able to see on their end. They'll see on your screen, you're trying to give a big thumbs up. So it's very handy if instructors are trying to ask you guys if you can hear us or not. So if I click more again, there's some other options. There's the option to raise my hand, which it's the same kind of thing, where I'll see a little hand raised on my computer, and I'll see in the participants there's a little hand emoji, which will let me know that, hey, I'm trying to raise my hand and I have something to say. If I want to lower my hand, I go back into more, and I lower hands. Also, if I go back in there, there's the option to go into chat. So if I click on chat, it'll bring me a window for me to type a message for everyone to see. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap here to chat, and I can type in my message. So real quick, I'm just going to say hi. And everybody will be able to see that message. So if I want to get rid of this, all I'm going to do is I'm going to click close. Okay? Now we're going to move on to the final steps. So the final few things that you need to know about Zoom is if I tap the screen, there's a thing called switch to gallery view. And really what that means is if I press it, I'll be able to see everybody at a glance. So it'll see everybody's other video side by side by side by side. So right now you can see my iPad, which is this one right over here, and you'll be able to see my computer video right over here. Now, if you noticed, I muted my computer audio so that you won't be able to hear an echo because it's coming in through both my iPad and my computer. So if I tap the screen again, I can switch it back to active speaker mode, and that'll put it on as to whoever is spotlighted. And really what that means is whoever is going to be the main focus in the meeting. So we highly suggest you use this option because this is what the instructors will be able to use to talk to you guys and for you to understand as to what we're doing. Now, the final thing that I want to show you is how to leave a meeting. Now, the way to leave a meeting is what you're going to do is you're going to click the screen, and there'll be an option at the top left that says leave meeting. I'm going to click it, and it's going to ask me one more time if I really do want to leave the meeting. So I'm going to click it. And once I do that, I have officially ended the meeting, and I'm back at the very start of the screen. So if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down below. We'd be more than happy to help you guys out if you have any troubles. And I hope this video helped you guys. So I'll see you guys later in class, and take care, everybody.